Hey guys, it's Trevor, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video, and I just got to share this one tip that I found out about this weekend. I went, oh my God, it's that easy? This is going to save me so much headache. I was at a party, and my buddy Valdi was there, and I asked him, I said, I'm really struggling with this, this, and this. He goes, well, have you done this? And I went, no, I haven't. I never do that. Oh my God, how did I not know this? And then I said, Kat, who plays Raid Shadow Legends also, did you know this, this, and this? And she goes, oh yeah, it's blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, how did I not know this? So I got to make a video about it because it's going to be, save probably you and a lot of other people a lot of headache if you're at the part of the game that requires this particular champion. Now, if you've not done so already, click the link in the description or scan the QR code if you want to start playing Raid Shadow Legends. If you're an existing player, you know, on PC, uninstall and start a new account using a new email, and you get to go. You get Corrado, legendary, Ugo, an epic champion with support, and then Tagor's another epic. So you get 2 epics and then 1 legendary and then a second legendary right here. I think the answer is Sun Wukong. I really do. Some people do Desert Queen, but the thing about Desert Queen is 2 of the champions that are in the giveaway when you use my link are support. And having a nuker, reviver, glass cannon / campaign farmer, arena god, Sun Wukong. Also, late game players tell me that this character they use the most out of the 5 as far as end game players. Now, let's get to what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. Is Raid Shadow Legends is a series of puzzles, and I tend to obsess on getting one thing right in the game. Like for a while, when I started playing the game, the primary focus, of course, was getting in and mastering the clan boss, the Demon Lord. This is probably the most efficient way of getting resources early in the game, and run, don't walk. You know, the idea is to get to Ultra Nightmare and 1 kit. And that was a series of acquiring characters, trying to get it to work with my roster and so on and so on. But when I finally got that up and running, and so on and so on. You know, now I'm working on Hydra. I've kind of got Chimera down. It just feels like I go from thing to thing, almost endless amounts of things to do. Like pretty much have gone in like, oh, how do I do hard 10 on this? How do I do hard 10 on this? How do I do hard 10 on this? I can only do hard 7 on this one. How to do 25? I can only do like 20. You know, Raid Shadow Legends is a series of puzzles, and I think if you're brand new, you can kind of ignore a lot of the stuff that I've been doing lately, but you know, focus on the missions, right? You know, get Arbiter, such a big deal. And now that I've got Arbiter, I'm focusing on these 2 right here. And I chip away a little bit every day on this. I'm getting closer and closer to getting that done. But the main thing I've been doing, and a lot of discussion about, is the crypt and the faction wars. And I'm like, if you look at right here, 63, 63, 63, and if I get all of them at 63 and I get to 945 and I'm at 911 of 945, so there's just a couple places that are holding me back. Like my Sylvan Watcher, I feel like I almost have ready to go. I just need to, you know, wait in 2 days and I'll be able to advance probably like 10 points, right? You know, but the one that I was like, oh my God, how I'm going to do this is Lizard Man. And my comment was, well, I don't have a Lizard Reviver, and that is a problem. And they're like, did you get the free fusion? And I went, what? There is a Reviver Lizard that you could get for free? And I smacked my forehead, like could have had a V8. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. It's that, I mean, and I feel like I should have known this. So if you did know this, you can like go into the comments, say, Boomer, you're a dumbass, or hang out with me and see what's going on. There's fusions, right? And it's Broadmaw. So I've already started working on this. Like, these are the easiest characters to get. It is just a matter, and you get these 8 right here. They're uncommons, right? I just have to look for them. I just have to open mystery shards and then take them to 3 purple level 30 and then fuse them up and then like that. And then these 2 right here, I was like, oh man, they're voids. That's going to be really hard to get. No, No, no. They're in the, oh my God, it's so simple. Go to the market, go to the bazaar. And so these are the tokens. This currency right here is from Tag Arena, and you can buy 10 of them a day. So I will have them in a course of 10 days. So, like, this entire process for me probably will take a total of 10 days. 10 days to, open up mystery shards, get the uncommons, start fusing them together, get the total of the 4 rares, and then make him. And he does exactly what I need him to do. Defense up in crypts. Okay, useful, absolutely useful. But this is the main part right here. Revives 2 random dead allies with 25% HP. Place a block damage buff on the revive allies for 1 turn. This makes faction wars like possible. Like, to get a 3-star on a node is sometimes you have to play it manually and just make it to the last node, and then on the very last minute revive the 3. So this character, I don't know if I'm gonna have to take him to 60. I probably will, just because I know how important this type of character is to getting a 3-star. I feel like I have enough damage, or Venomage, or whatever that guy's name is, and I should be able to do it. And I just, like, I couldn't believe it's like the whole answer to my entire problem with the Lizardmen I could have had months ago if I would have just like focused. So if you're a new player, I would be mindful and do this fusion. Do this fusion, get him up and running, because he's going to be needed inside of the faction wars. And for sure, when I get it to 945, which hopefully is like a couple weeks away, because that's all I'm focusing on right now is how do I get to 945? How do I get to 945? To get Lydia is then the hard faction starts, and and that's going to be a 2-year process for sure, but I want to get there because that's where the glyphs are. And do not ignore faction wars. Faction wars, probably, other than the Demon Lord's super important, but the Crypts, which happens daily, is probably boosted my account more than anything else for 2 reasons. One, I get glyphs. Glyphs give massive boost to stats and artifacts. And this is not so helpful right here, this particular piece of gear, but it's the perception gear. Perception gear and glyphs just propelled my account forward drastically. Perception's probably my favorite accessible piece of gear, which boosts the 2 most important stats in the game. Speed, one would expect in a turn-based game, speed, but accuracy in this game is so important. And glyphs are absolutely vital if I want to get my characters going very fast. Like if I look at my Arbiter, which is the character you get for free by finishing the Arbiter missions, I've got her at what? 370 speed? Glyphs. Glyphs is what did it, because each one of these pieces you can see here I got +8, +5, and then that's going to make these really, really work. So if you did not know that, leave a like, or if you did know it, put it in the comments, say, Boomer, you're an idiot. If you've not done so already, click the link in the description. You're going to get not only Karada, but 2 amazing epics. And then in the first 24 hours of playing Raid Shadows, this is absolutely vital and important. Got to go in-game on PC or Android and use the promo code. And I'm going to show you what to do with the promo code, but you got to use the promo code Monkey King is my suggestion, because that is where you're going to get the most value with 2 legendaries and 2 epics. Is really going to launch your account forward. Also, when you first start the game, there's a starter character that you have to pick from, and just pick Kale. You're going to outgrow all of them, but he's actually pretty useful in the clan boss, that Demon Lord part that I was talking about. He's pretty good there, but eventually you're going to outgrow him. But Monkey Key, this promo code, there's a link to do this on iOS in the description, but otherwise you just do it right here. Okay, bye for now.